Number 18. Well, when we have two fractions equal, we think of that butterfly method. These guys multiplied must always equal those multiplied. So I'm going to have 3 times n minus 6 and 5 times n plus 2. I'm going to go ahead, since 5 is a bigger number, I'm going to do 5 right here, n plus 2, equaling 3 times the n minus 6. The big thing is, remember, you're multiplying by the whole thing up top. So you got to put it in parentheses. So now we distribute through. I have 5n plus 5 distributed through to the 2, 10, equals 3 distributed through, 3n, 3 through there, minus 18. Now let's get our variables all on one side. So we're going to move the 3n over to be over here with the 5n. Goes away on this side. We're left with 2n plus the number 10 equals, now notice that 18 is negative 18. So now let's move that 10 over to be with the other number. This is going to give us 2n. Those go away. Equals, lose 18, lose 10 more. Woo, you've lost 28. Now divide by 2, and you get your answer. N equals negative 14. If I plug negative 14 in here and here, those two fractions will be equal. Number 19, we want to get rid of the 5/7. How do we get rid of a fraction in front of our variable? Multiply by the reciprocal. Everybody goes away here, and you're left with n equals, two fractions multiplied, just multiply across top. 1 times 7 is 7. 10 times 5, 50. The answer is just 7/50. That fraction doesn't simplify, so we just leave it, 7/50. That's simple. Number 20, this is just like solving. The only difference is we have an inequality symbol here, a less than symbol in this problem. So let's distribute our negative 2 through. Negative 2 times n is negative 2n. Negative 2 times a positive 6 will be minus 12, less than the number 24. We only have the variable negative 2n, so let's move this number over to be with the other number. So we add 12 to both sides. So I'm left with negative 2n on this side. Those go away. Less than 24 and 12 is 36. Now we just need to divide by negative 2. Divide by negative 2. Remember, though, when we divide by a negative or multiply by a negative, this inequality must change its direction. And we've discussed why. We won't here. It takes a little long. But 36 divided by negative 2 is negative 18. So n is greater than negative 18. And now we have 21. And obviously it says, hey, do no solutions exist here or infinite number of solutions exist? This tells me that what's going to happen is our n's are going to completely disappear. We're going to be on one of these special cases. So let's see what happens. 6 distributed through gives me 6n. 6 through there is minus 18. Over here, 2n and 4n is that 6n. Gain 5, lose 11. That means you've lost, 6? Now, if I get my variables, notice if I move my variables over, they disappear. They go all the way away, and you have no variables left, and you're left with a statement that's not true. It's false. That never happens. Well, if that never happens, that means there's no solution is going to exist for the n. There's nothing you can put in for n that will ever make it true. If the statement had been a true statement, like negative 18 equals negative 18, then it would have been B. But it wasn't, so the choice was A.